The next idea, in terms of the operating principle, when we sat down, we understood the success of our business was going to come through our people. We do complicated work. We solve data ML engineering problems, and this is not easy stuff. We also understood that we were competing with the top-end tech companies like the Amazons and the Googles, and certainly also against the really high-end consultancy companies as well. And we knew that we had to understand our people, and we knew we had to do it differently. And so we created this idea of a staff first principle. And I don't think this is unique to Teraflow. Certainly in researching this post the founding of Teraflow, there are quite a few companies that do staff first. But what this means to us is we put our staff's interests primarily as the core value driver in the business. So we look at our staff and we make sure that we look after, empower our staff, and develop our staff to the right frameworks, to where they want to get to. And we put our customers second. This is an important principle because what actually happens is most organizations put their customers first, and the customer then starts dictating how the staff need to start behaving. And we don't think this is the right way to do it. We think that we need to be doing this the other way around. Certainly we need to be solving our customers' problems and creating value in our customers' lives. But we also believe that staff that are truly engaged, that truly want to be where they are within the business, doing work that they actually want to do, is a very, very important value driver. Because when staff actually care about the work, when they are deeply engaged, there's value that gets created for everyone in the system. And it's a symbiotic relationship that translates into a win-win-win scenario. So by putting our staff first and our customers second, we've changed the model. But also we learned some hard lessons on this. And we cannot put one individual staff member above any other staff member. And so it needs to be done within the interests of the collective. And I find this a really, really interesting kind of philosophical framework to look at between the collective and the individual and the collective. And so we balance these two factors. And so it does help us manage our culture. It does help us drive the way forward. And there's a consensus, certainly amongst us as founders and the broader staff, in terms of how we treat each other, how we engage with each other. And it's an important principle. So if you have any questions on this, please drop me a note. I'd love to chat further about it. But that gives you a brief introduction into the idea of staff first.